Oh, bottoms. If you're not watching this on YouTube, please don't. Stay where you are because it is very lo-fi over here. Not for the episode, just for these notes. I just got back from my vacation. I'm pretty jet lagged. But I don't know. It was very moving to see while I was on vacation how when Alex kept everything up and running that you guys were so kind to him and a little bit me, but he deserved the credit where credit is due. So thank you for being so kind to him. Yeah, he's the best. The whole team over here is fantastic. And we have a great episode for you guys. We have Snow the Product on, a long requested guest. I've done her podcast, which you should go and check out. She's a rapper. She's a content creator. Way too successful and cool to be on the pod. It's one of those guests. So I was really, really psyched when we were finally able to do it, especially in person. Yeah, it's a great episode. We touch on many things, sort of coming out in the middle of your artistic and career and as a public person, especially in like a male dominated field as a woman. Really great stuff. And Kylie is a big fan. So that was also really, really fun to watch. Oh man, I am sleepy right now. So thank you guys for listening. Patreon.com/WHGS for the bonus episode. Yeah. Have a good week, guys. Listener, this episode is brought to you by Tomboy X, my favorite underwear brand. To put it simply, Tomboy X is premium underwear for progressive people. It's queer founded, queer run, and queer designed, and you can tell. Tomboy X creates sustainable size and gender inclusive underwear, swimwear, and loungewear for all bodies to help customers feel comfortable in their own skin. And right now, you can get 20% off your first purchase by using code GAY20 at tomboyx.com. One more time, that's GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase at tomboyx.com. Now go get those queer undies. Listener, this episode is brought to you by Hers. It can be a tricky topic. Weight loss solutions are not one size fits all, but everyone deserves to have a plan that is tailored to their specific needs. So if you're struggling with losing weight and need some extra help, it's time to check out Hers. Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/gay. That's forhers.com/gay for your personalized weight loss treatment options. Forhers.com/gay. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Obviously, haters or people are going to be like, oh, blah, blah. And you know how guys are like, oh, she only went with girls because she got, heartbroken. And I'm like,
Which is so insane because getting a man does sound like the easiest thing in the entire
They're so hungry.
world.
They're literally everywhere. Like, they don't stop. And especially with lesbians, because I feel like they almost feel like they want to be the guy that...
They like the forbidden fruit.
And it's like, dude, there's like fucking 10 girls over there.
They're like, but with you, I can get 2 girls.
Right. We can go get bitches together. I'm like,
hell yeah.
I'm like, we can, but we can be boys. I know.
Yeah, exactly. Your studio is way cooler than this studio.
No, this is awesome. You have a fucking pigeon.
We do have a pigeon. They
can't beat that in a fucking shiny, colorful banana.
I won this at Coney Island.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Said no one ever. First person to ever
I'm
win
the
anything from
first
Coney
person to
Island.
win at Coney Island.
Did you feel hot in
Never.
Coney Island? I always feel really hot when I go to Coney Island. Like I'm an 11 in Coney Island, but nowhere else.
Yeah. In Manhattan, you're like a 7, but in Coney Island, you're
That's
you're
actually
a 10.
generous. Thank
I've
you so
never
much.
been, but
Oh,
I should
it's a
go
lot of fun.
so I can feel hot.
Yeah, you would be
200 plus.
You'd be
Yeah.
an absolute 13
A
at
dime
least
in Coney
at
Thank you.
Coney Island.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's because it's like a tourist attraction, and anytime you go to a tourist attraction,
And it's also like it's a beach, but it's like, is it dirt or is it sand?
I'm dead. I want to go.
you
I
should
should've
go. You
gone.
guys should
Go
go
before
today.
your flight today.
Right. I canceled my flight. I'm like, decided to go to Coney Island. People,
Kind of like
I heard the people there are ugly. I had to go.
I was like, you got to see this.
It's always a confidence booster, especially before LA. Do you like living in LA?
Sure. I mean, I don't live in like LA.
She's
How?
a fucking ranch.
Yeah, like I don't feel like my life in
Dude,
LA is
you're
very
a horse
LA.
girl?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess kind
How
of.
did that happen?
What does that mean?
Because when I got to your, I knew you were successful. Like, obviously, you're huge. We're in the apartment. We're having gay sex. We're having gay sex with Snow the product. Thank you for being here.
I thought you were announcing we were gonna have gay sex. I was like, whoa,
live streaming gay
I
sex
should have done
right
my research.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Hey, who doesn't like gay sex? I guess.
Your girlfriend's here.
Period.
But me and Kylie fucked to make them feel comfortable.
You're like, look, this is how you do it.
Yeah, that's so funny.
We're so happy
She's
about
my
it.
boss.
But how did we meet? I can't even remember.
How the fuck did we meet?
What? Because like
How
I
did that
made it onto
happen?
your podcast, which for me at the time I was like, this is huge. Like,
Thank you.
You're massive.
Thank you.
You're a big fucking deal.
That's what she said.
Yeah, she did say that. She said it. I said it.
No,
she would say it.
I literally came in and I was like, you know what I was listening to on the way here?
I'm dead.
On repeat, the freestyle that you do.
Oh yeah.
On the hit that shit, maybe. That's so funny. My little white ass.
Like what?
Hit that shit or something.
Like, no, I don't know how we linked up, but I know. Was it just like a DM or something? I feel like it was just something like.
I think people had been requesting you. And I don't know, maybe you like laughed at one of my jokes. I feel like you like commented on one of my jokes once or something.
Like your crowd work stuff is funny.
Yeah, but like I do remember being like, this is so cool. Well, I don't know anything about rap. I barely know anything about music. Like, but female
listen to?
rapper.
I love
oh my
rap.
God, please don't do this to me.
You're like sports.
She does.
I listen to sports.
Yeah.
Like, for the most part.
I listen to music, obviously, but like I don't take it. I don't like. I just
She
listen
doesn't
to
get
what people
immersed.
tell me. Yeah, I don't get immersed. I don't get into like the
Like, I get
people or
obsessed.
the,
Like I genuinely want to know like how that is, because that's cool. Like
I've been listening to, you know what I've been listening to a lot of lately? Music like this, and I genuinely mean that because,
Do you and Lucas have the same taste?
yeah, Lucas and I listen to.
He listens to Urban Outfitters fucking
I
ass
do.
playlist.
Yeah, I do listen to like an Urban Outfitters radio.
Oh,
nice.
You know,
that's awesome.
Where's this song? Oh, last night I was listening to La La Land.
that is awesome.
I listened to Scatman a few days ago.
Nice.
You know Scatman?
Oh.
You do. You know it.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
I was listening to Scatman.
Inspo.
All right.
Take inspo.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance.
Oh God.
Jesus. Okay.
I listened to.
The vibe.
There's some Coldplay, Indigo Girls, Missy Elliott,
Okay.
The Killers. So
Nice.
it's not Ariana Grande. It's not. It's eclectic.
That feels like a family playlist. Like all the
All the
sons
kids.
and daughters collaborated on a Spotify playlist with their parents.
Yeah, you're right.
Like road trip music.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
From each kid. But anyway, tell people who you are and
That's
what you
dope.
do because
You're
you're awesome.
Thank you. I'm a rapper. I'm an artist. I have a podcast. I'm a mom. I have a farm. I don't know. I do a bunch of different shit, I guess. But
Are you
for the most part-
tradwifing it on the farm?
Am I what?
Tradwifing?
What's that?
On your algorithm, has tradwife come up at all?
Dude, my algorithm is so fucked.
What's your algorithm?
Me?
Dude.
Which I can't. Okay, like I
Awesome.
support people who support me, so like they
Yeah.
post edits, so like I'll like them, but then it just turns into more me. So then I'm just like, how do I get out of this? Like it's
Right,
really,
you feel like a
That's actually
narcissist.
spooky.
yeah, and I also feel bad to not like the things that I see that because they work so hard on the edits. So then I'm like,
You're
thank
like
you.
fire edit.
Yeah, I'm like, thank you so much, and then I would just more me, and I'm like,
TikTok's
Jesus
like,
Christ,
wow, she really likes Snow the product.
it sucks. Like, not that it sucks, but it's just like ooh, I don't get the cool like sounds and stuff. So.
You're
It's
gonna,
okay.
you're gonna get a call from the FBI one day being like, someone's really obsessed with you.
Really
and
into
we're a little worried
The call's
about
coming
you.
from inside my fucking house.
I feel like it is better that that's your algorithm though, because like,
Yeah, that's a self-positive.
mine
That's
is
a good self-esteem algorithm.
Sometimes, but like sometimes, like I don't know. Well, you do comedy, but like with music, like with my shows, sometimes the angles and like the particular clip
Yeah.
is just not great. So I'm just like, really had like a better moment there, but fuck.
We feel
like,
that way all the time when people take videos and then they take the wrong part, like when you're setting up a joke and you're like, why would you even post this with sound?
Yeah.
This is so annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm killing at all. Also,
Yeah.
just some people hate me on the internet. So honestly,
Same.
a bad angle would be very refreshing to be complaining about. Like if I were like, damn, this is a terrible angle of me. Yeah. I
Rather
would
than
love
we
that, 'cause
fucking
some,
hate Ashley
some people
Gavin.
vehemently hate me.
Fuck.
Vehemently hate me.
I'm like, and here I am.
Well, you know, when women do comedy and they're dark and stuff like that, or, you know, I don't know. Do you feel like this?
Wait, is that
dark
a laser?
comedy?
Oh, I'm just joking.
You know, like
hey, yo.
Yeah, but that too.
because I'm a woman and I'm dark skinned. People,
The lighting
Tell
is
me about
different
your
in this
struggles.
studio.
yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah, but we have a lot of really bright lights in here. You wouldn't know. But anyway,
That's why.
what do people? Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
What do people don't? People. What do mean people say
This
about
is really
you?
early in the morning and I have an A and you're like, tell us everything people hate about you. I'm like, fuck.
Okay, we'll
Let's
move on.
see.
we'll move
Well,
on.
first of all, I dress a little like more masculine.
People
for-
shit on you about that.
Well, I feel like I don't know, like as a lesbian, like like what they wouldn't necessarily like super hate a feminine for, they will hate a lesbian for. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's just kind of like, I don't know. I don't
Right,
want to
if
I don't want to
if
be the
a-
person that sits here and
This doesn't actually read that masculine to me.
well, I know, which is funny. It's
2024,
like,
Yeah.
Can't you see any other like girl wearing this? I don't know.
Yeah, and I saw you talking about that on a clip where you're like, well, I feel sexy in this, so it is femme to me.
How is it
Yeah.
that different than what your girlfriend's wearing? Other than
Pink.
other than hers is pink.
Girls
oh, and
wear
I would
pink.
wear pink. No, I mean you're right.
That's
right?
cool. That's
like,
cool of you. That's really sick.
You're right.
Pink.
What? Pink
Yeah,
is
that's
dope.
awesome.
So do people call you Snow?
Yeah.
Like what should I
have
call
her
you
Snow
by?
in my phone. So.
No, Claudia. Whatever. they could not
I
call
didn't
me.
know that was your
My name.
real name.
Why would you think?
Do you want me to call you Claudia?
Claudia.
Yeah,
what
why'd
you
you
said?
say Cloud?
Yeah, sure.
Did you say Claudia or
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Claudia, whatever.
No, I'll call you.
I don't think I'm very like, I don't fucking care.
Did you see
you
the
could be like,
big-
hey, my brother just says hey all the time. He's just like, hey.
Hey, bitch.
I'm like, all right.
Did you see the big poster of the woman in our living room? Her name's Claudia. We named her Claudia.
Really?
Yeah, you should look at her.
Oh, okay, cool.
She's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And back to like I will say that like to me sometimes I'll be like, it depends, I guess, on the room. Obviously, you know, here I feel comfortable, so this probably is like more. No, like I'm a dude, right? like I'm not a dude. And, like the eyeliner and lashes isn't giving
child.
dude right now.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a dude.
I'm the dude. No, I don't fucking know, dude. What the fuck? Sometimes people just fucking hate you.
They do.
Just is what it is. Like, you know, like it's like some girls sometimes be like, oh, she reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. He was whatever. And I'm like, I'm not your fucking ex-boyfriend. I'm a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
woman, you fucking bitch.
That's
like, what the hell?
It's actually so crazy, the projection.
Yeah.
The people just whatever they're feeling that day. And now because of the algorithm we see, we're told that if you have one thing in common, you're like on this algorithm, so therefore you are this. You know what I mean? It's like the critical thinking's all gone.
Oh yeah, I have people swiping in being like, I went to the psych ward too, you know. So
I'm dead. Oh, shit. Nice.
Kylie's been through a lot.
oh yeah,
Oh,
in
really?
like a cool way.
Nice.
Can you tell?
Sick. Adds to the personality. Love it.
She's so kooky crazy. What a quirky
What
guy.
what a girl. Someone asked if they could print out a picture of me and put it in their locker because she's a psych ward nurse and she wants to keep it for like motivation. And I said, yeah.
I'm dead.
I thought that would be awesome.
Why is no one DMing me like this anymore?
Because I'm crazy. Well, maybe, you don't share like, I feel like you don't share.
Oh, I share.
You do share.
I
But
share. But I think people are used to me at this point.
yeah, I'm the new
You're
hot
the
piece
new
of
guy.
meat on the
You're
town.
new guy.
Nice.
No, I'm not.
What? Okay. It's
ahead.
got dark? Like, what is going on? Like, because you're saying, like, you do dark comedy and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you joke about? Like, because
Well,
I've seen, like, some of your crowd work, but I haven't seen, like,
Oh, yeah.
super,
Well,
like,
sometimes I do roast the crowds pretty
9/11.
bad. But what might be
Jesus
dark,
fuck.
what might be dark for you might not be dark for,
Yeah.
might be more dark to other people. Like
Yeah.
I do jokes about suicide. I do jokes about 9/11.
Yeah. I do jokes about like having PTSD, CPTSD, and things like that, like mental health. But it's not necessarily like the darkest thing in the world. It's more like, you know.
I'm like, I mean, well, funny's funny, you know. I mean, I was raised like, if the comedy, if the joke outweighs the damage, then it's funny. But if it's just damaging, like one time we went to a stand-up thing, and the girl, I think she was just bombing, and she just started just, you know, like murdered, unaliving, all this, like, so I was like,
classic bring out the murder jokes.
Yeah, and it's just like, baby's dying, and it's just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You're like malfunctioning right now. It's like a lot. But if it's like, I mean, I guess if it's
it can be too
joke,
much too, like if it's not like, for stand-up, if it can feel like trauma dumping. I don't know, do you feel that way at all with your songs?
Yeah.
Or pod?
Yeah, or like if I'm not in a great place and I'm on stage, I mean, I've had my moments where I'm just like, bitch, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know, like shit, it's important to go to therapy. And like I've been joking with my therapist or whatever, and sometimes she's like, and I'm like,
therapist laugh is so hard.
That's a good therapist. You shouldn't be like killing with them.
No, you shouldn't be killing with a therapist.
Yeah. Like even though sometimes when I'm talking, I'm just like, I'm spilling all the tea right now. Like she's just kind of like,
I love the idea of referring to your emotional trauma as
spilling the tea.
like,
I was just talking about my bad relationship with my mother. You know, spilling the tea.
I mean, I don't know, but with my mom, I feel like my therapist and I have understood that. I think it's more like updating her on, because some of the things that I feel like people nowadays, especially, I don't know if you're like in the public eye or whatever, when you talk, like you kind of have to update your therapist what it's like to be in the public eye and social media, because it's easy to be like, oh, you know, my mom, my dad, whatever. But it's like the interactions and the shit that goes in your brain and people like making fake pages to literally shit on you or to say so many things. It starts to kind of like dig at you.
Totally.
So you have to like let your therapist know. And then they're just kind of like, well, explain to like, I don't know. I'm like,
do you feel
it feels
like
weird.
Stupid explaining it at first?
Yeah, it feels so stupid. Like,
get
they
that.
don't like me. And she's like,
it's like my social media, the insights, they're not good.
Well, it's also just, I don't know like what your therapist is into, but for me to be like,
mine's a kinky therapist.
Yeah, kinky therapist. I meant more their For You page if they're even on social media, but my therapist is a little older, so I have to be like, I'm actually pretty famous.
I'm dead.
And like saying that.
Have they watched your stand-up?
No, I don't think so.
Has your therapist?
That's what I meant. Like, it's like for me to update my therapist on like kind of what has happened. Sometimes I'm just like saying a lot that I'm like, I wonder if this is making her want to Google me or something, because I'm like talking about like, you know, tour and like things that happened or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Do you feel like they should in our case?
No, absolutely not.
I don't think.
But there's so much nuance that they can't get.
Exactly.
No, they absolutely should not.
Really?
I really don't think so.
But you can get so much
because then they're gonna formulate artistic opinions about your work, and you don't want them to like. You want to be seen as a person, not your work.
Yeah,
that's what I think. The girlfriend agrees.
I think so too.
The girlfriend.
So
What's your name?
The girlfriend.
The girlfriend is in
Stephanie.
Sorry, Stephanie. I apologize.
Wait, what is it? It says. What does it say before? Oh fuck.
Anyway,
that'll work.
I've been wanting to just say, when I went to your ranch, I was just so impressed. It was also just like so fun. You had like chickens running around.
Yeah.
You had goats.
Yeah. Chickens and goats and dogs.
It's so cute.
What made you get into farm life?
I'm dead. I was raised like that.
Oh hell yeah.
Like my parents are from Mexico, so like they live over there, and I would just go to Mexico like a lot.
You're from Southern California, right?
Yeah, well, northern and southern. Like I kind of.
I'm from Oxnard.
Okay, dope. Yeah. I don't know. Like to me, it was like I'd be 6 months in Mexico, and they had like donkeys and cows, and it's just what it was. So to me, like the more that I got into this whole music thing and just lived this life, I don't know. I just reverted back to like wanting that because it just feels nice, you know?
Yeah.
And I have a son and I want him to be raised kind of like around different things, even though I won't lie. I think he just wants to be in like a sky, like in a high rise in Miami or something. He's like, what the fuck is this? Right. I'm like, don't you love
These
the
kids,
ranch life?
they don't appreciate ranch
chickens.
Life. Right. They don't appreciate the goats anymore.
No.
Right. What the fuck?
Does he even get the eggs for you?
He did
How
at
old
some
does
point.
He like two?
He did. He should continue, but he doesn't. He's playing football now, and He's busy for me.
Oh, so he's like of a what? Do you mind?
he's 14.
14.
Yeah.
Damn. So he's like a real ass person.
like a whole own opinions and thoughts. It's weird.
That's crazy.
It's like,
Do you like him as a person?
yeah, I think so. I think he can work on a couple things. I think there's some improvement there that needs to happen before he turns 18. I'm like, you're going to be an adult and you're like, gotta figure this shit out. He's like, I'll figure it out by then. I'm like, we're both looking at each other like. But I will say that I shy away from telling certain stories about my teenage life now because I feel like he'll hear it and it'll give him permission. I was bad.
Oh.
So I'm like, you don't do it. I'm like, I did it and fucked up. But, don't do it.
My mom wouldn't tell me what age she lost her virginity because she said my grandma told her what age she lost her virginity at. And then she was like, I lost it at the same age, so I don't want to do it for you. But I pressed her. And then I lost it at
That's
the
why
same
my
age,
mom
too.
didn't tell me
Oh my God.
about her early lesbian experiences.
Your mom scissored?
Dude, I really thought I was going to get a laugh on that. And everyone took
Well,
that
I don't know. We
so
don't know your mom
seriously.
like that.
No, my
She
mom
might
like
be a
I
little
don't know.
gay.
Actually,
No,
the first
no.
thing that happened in my mind was like, dang, like there is a lot of ladies that like had lesbian experiences, and then I was just talking about that, and then like they're married now, and then like they'll see you, and I think the way that they look, like sometimes there's like some older ladies that like the way they look at me, I'm like, I remind you of your lesbian experience, don't I?
Yeah.
Like that's
Bringing
like,
stuff back.
Yeah, she's like, I was in love with a woman once. I'm like. I'm like, great.
Well, shall we get into the gay sex?
Yeah, let's.
Oh shit.
Listener, if you are queer, underwear might be a thing for you. It sure was a thing for me. It's hard to find a pair that makes you feel good and euphoric and sexy and comfortable. And that's why I absolutely love Tomboy X. To put it simply, it's premium underwear for progressive people. It's queer founded, queer run, and queer designed. And from a practical level, I love it because it's just comfortable. Every bra on their site, 100% wire-free, baby. You know I have to have a wireless bra. It sounds like technology. Well, it is technology, and it's good stuff. Tomboy X creates sustainable size and gender-inclusive underwear, swimwear, and loungewear for all bodies to help customers feel comfortable in their own skin. I wear them. They are super comfortable, and I've seen their whole lineup of options. I know they're going to have something for you. Right now, you can use code GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. That's GAY20 for 20% off your first purchase only at tomboyx.com. Listener, this can be a tricky one for me to talk about, and I'm trying to be thoughtful when I say it. I think we all know that weight loss solutions are not one size fits all, and everyone deserves to have a positive and holistic way to look at their weight for health reasons that's tailored to their specific needs. So if you're struggling with losing weight and need some extra help, it's time you check out Hers. Hers is changing women's healthcare by providing you with access to affordable weight loss treatments. Their holistic program gives you access to personalized solutions like GLP-1 weekly injections that have the same active ingredients as Ozempic and Wegovy and oral medication kits. And Hers connects you with a medical provider who will create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. If prescribed, you'll get the medication as a part of your doctor-developed weight loss program, including ongoing care and online support at no additional cost. Start your free online visit today at forhers.com/gay. That's FORHERS.com/gay for your personalized weight loss treatment options. That's forhers.com/gay. Hers weight loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Well, my story is not like the best story this week, but it just happened last night and it made me laugh so hard.
Oh.
So hopefully you guys will
Hell yeah.
like it. But let me just set the scene for you. Yesterday, and I talked about this on a different episode, Jen, my girlfriend, who's in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh,
the
and by the
cat.
way, well, the other day, Jen and I were having like a serious conversation about, serious is like, makes it sound a little more intense than it was, but neither one of us likes cooking. I don't know do you guys live together?
No.
See?
I mean, practically,
But
she's
you
always
spend
at
a
my
lot
house,
of time
but-
like traveling together and
yeah,
things like that.
yeah,
it's important that you don't U-Haul. Okay, guys?
yeah. No,
3 months together.
But they've been talking for like 2 years.
I'm just saying, I'm being a friend here. Don't do it.
We've been talking for 2 years and dating on and off and whatever, but her apartment is pretty close to my house. That's why. It's like, so like we spent a lot of, and I was on tour. So she did like come on tour with me for a while, you know? But yeah, no. I've U-hauled before, trust me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, same here. Jen and I
Do you
took
bring
it.
the chickens with you when you U-haul?
They usually just move into my place. It's easier.
Totally. You have a
It's
whole
easier that
ranch.
way.
Yeah.
I have a separate building they can live at too.
You're like, go to the barn.
I like the idea of a girl
need
being
space.
like, she's so perfect. My chickens will love it there. I'm only in it for a place for my chickens.
If the chickens like you, you're in.
Dead.
you know, we can't get married till we have the approval of my chickens.
That's actually exactly how it needs to go.
So,
line 'em up.
but anyway, we were talking about cooking, and neither one of us likes to cook. So, but because Jen is a better cook than me, and so cooking often falls to her. So we have this whole conversation about it. And now I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about all the work she does for the house while I'm gone, and I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm gonna be a good girlfriend. So the past 48 hours, I have been cooking.
Nice.
Straight.
Congrats.
48 hours straight.
I have just
Just
been
nonstop chopping
nonstop
fucking
cooking.
celery.
Well, the way
Celery?
I don't know.
the way
What do you
I
fucking chop?
How do you cook
just celery.
What
So
do you
much
dice?
celery.
What do you chop? What do you cut?
Tomatoes, well, avocados. But anyway, I'm just trying really hard to be more supportive in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put a pin in it, knowing that I'm trying to be a good girlfriend. That's all I'm just trying to say.
Got
I'm
it.
just trying to make a little more effort in this area. Do you guys have, this is going to feel like a hard right turn, and I'm going to try and connect these things, and it might not make any sense.
I'm dead.
I haven't talked about boob energy with you, have I, Kylie?
No.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay. What? Explain boob of energy, I guess.
I don't
first.
believe that there's a size of boob that's better than another size of boob. I don't think that big boob versus small boob is an issue. I like to know the energy, the personality, the vibe of a boob.
Of a single boob?
No, of both boobs. You fucking idiot.
What?
I think
Like
The
it's a
fuck?
vibe. It's a vibe.
it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Rather than it's a cup size, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Like the
Sure,
ratio
yeah.
of areola to nipple to boob.
Yeah. I could get that.
I feel like you
seem
disagree.
Very like you
I
disagree.
could get down with that.
I feel like
mean,
you
Do
disagree.
you prefer a certain size?
No, I'm listening actively.
Well,
and-
I'm giving you eye contact. I'm repeating back what you're
I'm
saying.
sitting here going through the motions of like every single thing to get.
You don't have a
The vibe.
You don't have a boob.
What's your boob energy?
I don't really.
One
I'm an
time-
ass man. Like I like
Oh, you're
thighs.
okay. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I like
Okay.
thighs. I like ass. I like
Thighs
you
are
know.
great. Ass
And
is
you're
also
right
great.
in that it's also very much like I'm also not like super like a BBL person. So it's more like I like, yeah, you're right. It's like ratio. It's like, what is this? How is this? You know, because also like pierced nipples, like everybody thinks they're sexy, but it's like sometimes they're not.
Sometimes they're not.
Sometimes it's like, well, you did that?
You did it yourself.
It's like, what's going on? It's a lot of metal. There are metal to, like, yeah, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, am I feeling it?
Like in high school, because I have small boobs, I was like, I don't know, like I didn't feel like confident about it. And then one time this really freaky guy that was in my theater, he said, you have indie movie titties. And then ever since then, I'm like, I actually feel good about my tits.
movie titties.
I have
Yeah.
tiny little nipples.
That's
Good for you.
And they go like this.
Oh,
They go.
Nice.
They're east west. They're.
This is my.
Can you
these are my
describe it? There are
tits
people listening at
parting-
home. There are people listening at home. You can laugh out loud, by the way. Don't worry.
Yeah, please
Honestly,
do.
we really
We
appreciate
need
it.
it.
we appreciate it.
we
We
need
would,
it.
yeah.
Okay, you know how Moses parted the Red Sea? It's like that.
They what Kylie is
What? Oh my
describing is
gosh.
known as east-west titties. That's really nice. That's
Thank
really
you.
nice. I love that. That's a great boob energy.
I know, because it also fits my personality. I feel like your boob energy, because like I am like so different and unique. And okay, that's no problem. No problem. Just let me bomb
I
over
actually
here.
think your personality.
Just let me bomb over here. Big tits.
No.
Big titty goth girl. Big titty goth girl is my energy inside.
No. No.
Period.
I think
That's hot.
I think your energy is like kind of a loose sack.
Jesus fucking
Just like this.
Christ.
If
my
I did have big
God.
ones, I'd be wagging
Wait,
them
but how
around.
are you? But what? Wait. So the energy comes from you seeing the boobs, or you're just saying that's the energy you
No,
have?
no, it comes from seeing the boobs.
So, but because you said loose sack.
I'm reverse engineering what I think her boob energy would be.
Oh, would be.
Yeah,
Ashley's actively unattracted to me. She won't give me at least like one thing. You know
I
what
won't
mean?
even give you a glimmer in my eye.
She's like, your boob vibe is all off.
Yeah.
Single boob.
Well, I love my
crazy.
girlfriend's boob energy.
Okay, great.
She does not have the biggest boobs. I think this is something. Are you
This is
nodding
like-
because you?
This is like drunk talk. Like this is like we're at a bar and it's like, I gotta tell you something. My girlfriend's boobs are not the biggest. And it's like, okay.
tell you something. I love her, but they're not the biggest.
Holy shit, boys. It is so good to see
I
you.
love her. I love her. I love her.
But she's got the
they're not
boob
biggest.
energy.
She's got the energy. She's got it.
Then you-
She's got an X factor.
I'm fucking dead. You're like, I wouldn't be saying this if I wasn't 10 shots in.
No, this is me at 10:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
But I love them. I think she has incredible boob energy. They are perky. I love the ratios.
Totally.
I think she's got the best boobies. I love them so much.
I
Great.
hate when you say boobies.
I hate the word tit.
Tit is hard.
I don't
That's
have a word that's
gross.
Tit is tough. for
That's
sure.
like, ugh. Like what? The
It's a
fuck?
little harsh. Tits are,
Especially-
It's
yeah.
kind of a heart tit.
Yeah.
I love to say, can I touch your breasts?
No.
That's like a doctor.
No, you don't.
I feel like cold hands. If you say, can I touch your
cold-
breast? I'm like, you must have cold
clammy,
hands.
wet-
Yeah.
Can I
Your
touch your breasts with
circulation's
my
off.
cold, clammy hands?
Anyway,
Damn.
so my girlfriend, you have to remember, she's not feeling so great right now. She's a little under the weather. And I'm trying to be a good girlfriend. I'm trying to take care of her. I'm trying to cook. We get into bed. It's dark. She's falling asleep. I go to put my hand on her. What I think is her back. Like, she's on her stomach.
Uh-huh.
And I put my hand
She's
down.
on her stomach?
Yeah, she's asleep.
She
sleeping.
lays down on her stomach while she sleeps, like
Some people
at
sleep.
first.
Are you being stupid? What is
No,
your problem?
I'm
No,
not
you're
being stupid.
You're being intentionally stupid.
No,
Some
tummy?
people sleep on their stomach.
I don't sleep on my tummy. Do
Some
you sleep
people-
on your tummy?
My chiropractor told me not to.
Yeah, it's like it's like
bad for my
bad.
A
back.
lot of people sleep on their stomach.
I'm flabbergasted.
There are
right now.
mattresses specifically for this on every mattress website. Are you a stomach sleeper?
That would scare
You
me
don't
so
put your
much.
face into the bed, and you know that you don't. Don't play. Kylie, if you're going to improv, play to the top of our intelligence. You know that people sleep on their stomach.
I know that
I'm
people
dead.
sleep on their
Thank you.
stomach.
Okay.
Yo, we are never gonna get this sex story ever.
Oh, there is no sex story. So
You're like, that's the catch.
I put my hand down. I feel her boob. My hand is on her boob. But I was like, in the darkness, in my tiredness, I've been cooking all day.
Right.
I go, the way I phrase it, I go, oh, I thought this was your back, as I put my hand down on her boob.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It was not good. It was not good.
Yeah.
And she was like, are you fucking serious? Are you going to kick me while I'm down like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than someone thinking one body part is a different body part.
Well, the boob back thing is like,
Yeah.
that's almost like a trope. Like,
yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
thought it would get more of a laugh than it got.
We're
I'm
just
not gonna
all
lie.
depressed now.
We're like, damn, we've all been that
Damn, that
girlfriend that's like,
fucking
damn,
sucked.
dude.
I was just like, I'm
We're
the
gonna
worst.
go check on her right now. I'm like, bro, are you all right?
I'm not cooking enough. And now I'm
You're
shitting on her small titties.
But I kind of get what like this story is about. Do you feel like
Bad about it?
you're trying to? Yeah.
I feel bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, let me tell the public. You're like, let me take something
Yeah,
that I
let me
could have
make
just
this
left
better.
alone.
And let me take something that didn't need to be out there and let everybody know. No, I mean, we started laughing really, really hard. And
Yeah.
she obviously didn't care. She understood what I was trying to say. In the dark, I wasn't sure. But Yeah, it was pretty humiliating.
It's funny to know that you're awkward sometimes because I think that sometimes you have such Rizz in like a unsettling way. Like when we were at the woods and you just were able to just talk to anybody.
Are you being serious right now?
Yes, I'm
the
being
most awkward person. Stephanie, you just met me.
Yeah, but then,
How would you say? Would you say it's surprising to learn that I can be a little awkward? No, exactly.
I mean, she deals with me and I'm awkward as fuck. But people would think I'm like cooler because I'm a rapper. But I'm like,
yeah.
you know.
Yep. People think the same about her.
Last night she started speaking Spanish to me on live, and I'm not joking. Like, because we've like I said, we've been dating for a long time, so it's like whatever. But she started speaking a particular type of Spanish that I was just like, and I was like on live, and I kept feeling like I was like, the most I could do was stay in the frame. But other than that, I kept on just doing this and laughing and
Were you
giggling
dirty talking
like
to her
a
on
moron.
camera? What the fuck happened?
Yeah, like she was rizzing me like hard, like in Spanish, in front of like fan, because I was live. So there's like a lot of people like watching it, and they're just like watching me just be like, ah! It was like, you know.
Well, yeah, that's gonna make you.
Yeah.
I guess I have a certain amount of charm, or I wouldn't be able to do what I do. But I'm pretty awkward. I'm pretty bad.
I feel like those are like intimate moments, so your true self comes out. But I've seen you in public settings where you're Rizz God.
That's very nice of you to say.
Rizz God.
Period.
Rizz God. I feel like you might be Rizz God.
No one thinks I'm Rizz God. No one watching
and
right
I know
now.
that. And
okay,
I know that.
Great. Good.
I'm dead.
But I'm saying you're Rizz God.
Thanks.
And that should mean a lot.
No, I appreciate that.
Do you feel like you're a Rizz God?
I wouldn't say Rizz God.
Your transitions are amazing, Kylie. Yeah, do you feel like you're Rizz God?
Yeah, tell me about your Rizz God-ness.
I don't think I'm a Rizz God. I think, I don't know. What the fuck? What do I do?
Are you guys like, so because you guys were on and off.
Can I host this fucking podcast?
Oh yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
dead.
You are on one today, dude.
I just really like your stuff, so I was really happy that you came on.
Thank you.
I was listening to the
She
freestyle
did
all
walk in
morning.
the-
It's so annoying.
She did walk in the door being like, she's a new fan of yours.
I love that.
I don't
Yeah.
think she knew who you were before.
Hell yeah.
But I was like,
I
babe, this-
did know who she was before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, when I saw it on the Google Calendar, I was like, sweet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Period.
anyway, she just came in and was like, I was listening to the freestyle. I was like, okay. But
It's awesome. You talk
is that
about
why you're so hype?
Yeah, you talk about like in the freestyle you talk about like being a woman in the rap industry, and it's literally so tough. I could die. What is it?
I mean,
I have to ask about this. Can I just ask about this?
Yeah, go ahead. Fine.
Can you just
I want to ask about her sex life, but go ahead. Fangirl. Just fangirl.
I just
mean,
feel like
it's
maybe
like
the
being a
listeners would
comedian.
like to know, because being a female rapper, a female gay rapper, that is a niche.
No, it's true.
yeah.
right?
Then you add Mexican to it.
Then
and,
you add Mexican.
and chickens.
Chickens.
It's getting really specific.
Green hair. I mean,
Ranch
Right.
lesbian rapper.
I also
Yeah.
think her green hair is natural.
Right.
Oh my God, I love your
Oh
green
my-
hair.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's honestly what I was thinking about, because I was.
Well, here's a more specific question. Were you out when you started rapping?
No. But I dress the same.
That's
That's
what I'm
known.
saying, though. Female rapper wear is kind of lesbian.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe not all the time. Maybe not more recently, but like back in the day, Missy Elliott,
Yeah.
all of those. I would wear all those outfits.
Yeah,
I'm kind of wearing it right now.
Yeah, and nowadays, I mean, girls are wearing more
Like
like, loose
street
clothes.
clothes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Everybody just. So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck was the question.
Well, did you? What was that like transitioning, like coming out as a rapper?
I think a lot of people were like the closet was glass. That's pretty
Hell
much
yeah.
what a lot of people did. Because I mean, girls always hit on me. Like it's not like it wasn't like, you know, but it's like I was married, so I wouldn't like, you know what I mean? Like it's like I was in a monogamous relationship, so I wouldn't look either way, whether it was a guy or a girl hitting on me. Like I didn't do it. Now, once I was like decided that we were gonna separate and everything like that, then I was just like, okay, cool. Like that has also opened up, and I started dating. My first relationship, but I told you, was closeted. Like
Yeah.
like she was, and she told me she was never gonna come out.
Yeah.
So I was just like,
Man,
okay, well,
when I
bye.
dealt with that was like truly the worst.
It was terrible because then after, like when you finally break it off, they somehow become the victim and they're sad. Well, I don't know what your situation, but it was like, then I'm mean and fucked
Correct.
up for leaving, and how
Correct.
dare I not wait another fucking 3 years? It's like, are you fucking
Mine was
kidding
3 years
me?
too. Did we talk
Yeah, we
about
talked
that?
about that. How we thought we were dating the same person.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was so funny. That was
We were
so
like-
funny. Were we dating the
Right,
same
'cause you-
person at
'cause
the
I
same
was saying
time?
my
Maybe
story,
maybe
and you were
she's
like, yeah.
closeted so that she can date 10 other lesbians.
Right. She wasn't really, oh my God. No, but, no, yeah, yeah. And then, I got guilted forever about it. And it was just like, if only you would have waited and like all this shit. And I'm like, I fucking waited 3 years. Like, that's a
Yeah.
long ass fucking
And that
time.
fucks with
and
your
I
like,
regret that.
confidence and shit too, because now you're not living your life like as out loud.
That's
as
really
you were
why
before.
I ended it, was because I was like, it was getting to a point where people were like being like, yeah, Snow secretly get like as if I was hiding. And it's
Yeah.
like, I was,
Oh,
I
you were
was,
closeted yourself.
no. I hadn't came out yet, but I had always been
But
ready
it was
to
just
like,
a private relationship.
it was just more like for her sake, because we were always together
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't want to make it like obvious. So like I would just like not really say anything. So we were besties. But it's like
yeah.
really annoying. Even like, yeah, like people like people wanting to hit on her or whatever, and I would just be like, yeah, go ahead. Like of the dudes, like, yeah, she's hot. And I'm like,
Yeah.
go ahead, man. And I'm like, you know that awkwardness.
Yes, of course. I mean, there was a lot of flirtation with many of my closeted. Well, it's a whole thing. It's awful. Off topic, but when you did come out, like, how did you do it? Because you're already public. You already have a bunch of fans. Did you like make a post? Did you like
No,
put it in a
that-
song?
No, the next time I got into
Bitch,
a
I'm
relationship with
gay.
a girl, I just was like, oh, this is my girlfriend. And
Okay,
everybody was like,
cool.
all right.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
it's
really
like-
nice.
So
Yeah.
it didn't feel like this like huge shift. It sort of felt like they were kind of moving with you wherever you go next.
Yeah, I feel like it. I think for the most part, I've built a community where like at least my real supporters, like they just want to see me happy. Like, like obviously haters or people are going to be like, oh, blah, blah. And you know how guys are like, oh, she only went with girls because she got, heartbroken. And I'm
Right.
like, no.
Well, also like with
Which is so insane because getting a man, does sound like the easiest thing in
they're
the
so
entire
hungry.
world.
It's
Like,
people don't get that. Like sometimes people like think that this the biggest win, and I'm like, they're literally everywhere. Like they don't stop. Like we were out like, every time that we're out. I mean, pretty much, but especially like when I don't know, it got to a point where it's like some guy's like, "Can I buy you a drink?" And literally the bartender was pouring his drinks. I was like, "You just did," and I took the shot, and then I just left because I was like, "Bro, he wouldn't leave me alone." Like
Yeah.
guys are not
Cool.
that difficult.
well, yeah, you just have to look at them the right way, and they're in. There's no
And
woman.
especially with lesbians, because I feel like they almost feel like they want to be the guy that
They like the forbidden fruit
yeah.
aspect.
And it's like, dude, there's like fucking 10 girls over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dressed like a fucking
They're
guy.
like, but with you, I can get 2 girls.
right?
2 for 1.
We can go get bitches together. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
I'm like, we can, but we can be boys. I know. I'm like, we can fucking be homies.
We can do this as pals. We can get
Brothers?
bitches platonically.
right.
Platonically get
Well-
bitches.
But I feel like
We
that's
don't
always
have to
there.
fuck to get bitches. It's not like a wizard came down and was like, you have 3 tasks to complete to get bitches. 1, fuck each other.
Okay, you're awkward. I take it back.
You're like,
No, that was solid. That was a solid riff.
It will the
Quest to get bitches riff.
quest to get bitches is real.
That's a good
Maybe
riff.
it's so real.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking because in rap, it's like all about. I
sorry,
mean,
I noticed this little book and it looks like I have a book like that too. That's cool.
do you read in it?
No, literally, I
a moleskin.
have a problem. Yeah, I have that. I have a problem with getting a new notebook, and I want to do so much with it. I end up writing nothing. So I have like so many notebooks that are
Isn't
just
it
blank.
crazy? Like the day you get a notebook, that's like the feeling of getting new pencils in a notebook. I don't know how you write,
Yes.
but like you're like, I am
This is it.
gonna make the best art that's ever been made.
Yeah, this is
Because
the
I have
life
this
changer.
new fucking moleskin.
Yeah.
This is the life changer.
I
right
always
here.
spend the
This
most
is
money
it.
possible on a notebook that I'll never put anything in because I'm like,
Exactly.
well, it's nice, so it will motivate me to write in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to fuck my shit up. But yeah, I was out with my attorney and she was like, how about you write some
Wait,
goals
what?
down?
You were out with your attorney?
yeah, she's like my
going
homie.
out?
She's my bestie.
Oh.
Yeah. I love her. And yeah, so we went and got moleskins. We went and
I
got
love
those.
that you just referred to her as your attorney.
Well, because
Also, when I picture
well,
attorney-
because like you got to think like it was a serious thing, and then we
Yeah.
like just go off and get notebooks, and we're gonna plan this big thing, and then I think I wrote like 3 things in it.
When I think of an attorney, I think of an old Jewish man.
Yeah.
I'm
so
dead.
you being like, my attorney is my bestie.
She's awesome.
You guys get
If you saw her,
bagels.
she's hot. She's dope.
Really?
Sorry, that's
Hot
professional,
attorney?
but hot attorney. Like that's the best.
No, that's sick.
You're nodding. She's hot. What kind of
attorney.
hot?
like very pretty. Like yeah, and she's married to my other buddy, and he's an attorney, and it's a bunch of fucking attorneys, and I think he's Jewish. I'm like I'm pretty sure he's Jewish, but I don't know. Looks, but
Is she Puerto Rican by any chance?
no.
I have a theory about Puerto Ricans marrying Jewish people,
Mexican and Guatemalan.
I think it might just be because of New York City.
It's probably very New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
There are a couple kids at my school that were half Jewish, half Puerto Rican. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making it up.
No, I mean
It's also a
that's-
theory that I've kept in my head until this moment. And now
Right.
I'm thinking like maybe you should go back and put that back in there.
yeah. I'm like, is this the right messenger?
Well, I'm Jewish,
Nice. Okay.
but and like
Not
you know,
Puerto
obviously
Rican, though.
Not Puerto
if you could
Rican, no.
believe.
what? There's a lot of like Puerto Rican immigrants in
Puerto
and-
Rican immigrants
in
is
New York.
crazy. Wait, immigrants is insane. It's insane.
Oh shit.
Puerto Rican immigrants is
Well,
wild.
if we
I don't
gave
even
them-
think Puerto Ricans
if
like
we gave
immigrants.
them their country back, which is what we should
Exactly.
absolutely do. Saved it.
Which is
We're
absolutely-
having gay sex podcast, making a statement. It's gonna change. It's gonna change everything because Ashley
dead.
said that she's in support.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a lot of Puerto Ricans in New York City.
yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's more mixing, maybe. A lot of Jews, a lot of Puerto Ricans. But
There's a lot of
anyway,
mixing everywhere. I'm glad. I'm happy for it. For one, like I think everybody should just have mixed babies. Black,
They're
white,
m-
brown, Asian. Ooh, let's get racy.
they
No, I'm just joking. I start freestyling.
Put it down.
that'd
Put
be-
it down.
That actually. Did you just make that up?
I'm a crazy hype
It's a
man.
line in one of my songs. a
Oh,
long
okay.
time
I was
ago.
like, that was pretty good.
I'm dead. You should have just pretended.
You're
just
great
being
at
impressive.
freestyling, though. I feel like you have to be.
Not great.
No?
No. Like I when I go in there, it's like more, especially with a song like a freestyle. It's like
Yeah.
I go in there and like I kind of do it like that, but it's not. I didn't just come up with all that in
Right,
the same
right.
fucking spot.
Right. You do a
sometimes-
couple takes.
Yeah, and sometimes it's also like freestyle in the sense that there's not 16 bars and a hook. It's
Yeah.
like I'm just fucking rapping.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah.
Listener, Helix was my first sponsor, and I have been sleeping on their mattress ever since. I absolutely love it. I'm getting the best sleep of my life. And when I moved into my new apartment and I was able to get a bigger bed in my room, I immediately knew I have to have a Helix. And I love that Jen loves it too. For me, it was all about my back pain. And I went online. I went to helixsleep.com/gaysex. I took their 2-minute mattress quiz, and it matched me with a mattress that would help me with that. And it really does. So if you're thinking about getting a mattress, I know it can feel like a huge purchase, but I would really recommend going with Helix because it's not so scary. You get 100 nights to try it. And if you don't like it, you can send it on back. Costs you nothing, but you will like it. I absolutely know it. Right now, Helix is offering 20% off all mattress orders plus 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go on over to helixsleep.com/gaysex. That's 20% off plus 2 free pillows. Go, 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 listener.
Okay. Did you have gay sex this week?
Like back to the thing. Did I have gay sex this week? Damn, I'm gonna put us on blast. Have we? We haven't.
That's okay.
No,
That's okay.
because we
You've
came
been
to
traveling.
visit. No, and that's the thing. Is like we're pretty like, but I feel like after like tour, and then we're here for her family, and there's a baptism, and her parents, and she hadn't seen her brother in
You gotta
years.
fuck after the
it's
baptism.
like no, that's
You gotta.
insane.
If you're
There's
not
babies
revved up
everywhere.
after the baptism,
He's not baptized unless you guys fuck after.
yeah,
No,
you got
it's not Christmas.
He gets wet. You guys get wet. Like it just makes
No.
sense. It
Look.
just makes sense to fuck
Make it
after the
make sense.
I
baptism.
feel like no, and then also we've been trying to like pack New York trip
Oh,
because
yeah,
we were
yeah.
here for so I'm just like, bruh, at some point.
Did
I'm
you do
just like-
shows here?
Yeah, I did one. Yeah,
How'd it go?
it was good.
Where
It was
at?
good. Where were we?
Oh,
Yeah,
Webster.
Webster
Well,
Hall. Yeah. it was
well,
cool.
this brings up a really good point. When you're on a great vacation, with your girlfriend, your partner, whatever, sometimes I feel like you fuck less. Because there's like
I think
a lot
this is
of
the
really
longest. This is the longest we've ever not.
Whoa.
Yeah, that also she's
That'll
been
do
sick.
it. Yeah.
I mean, there was sexual things that have happened. I mean, somebody going, yeah, things are happening, but we haven't just, you feel me?
that was respectful.
You know, yeah.
You're not a guy at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm trying to be respectful.
But when I'm on a vacation, depending on what type of vacation is, sometimes even though you're there with your partner and it's like really romantic, sometimes you're having less sex because you are doing so many things.
Like intentional stuff.
And sometimes for me, like if you build it up too much, I'm more of a like, I like it to just be random. Yeah. And so sometimes it's like, you got the perfect dinner and the perfect this and the hotel and everything. And then you're there and then you're just like, you want to watch TV?
I'm sleeping.
Like, I don't know.
No, it's true. The pressure.
Yeah.
The pressure of setting everything up. I can't fuck under pressure.
Yeah, no.
I'm really bad at like time. Like if there's like something to do after, I'm like can't. Because I'm so worried about time.
I don't know.
But what if you get all messy real quick and then you have to go to somewhere? That's kind of fun. You're like, I'm messy. I just got fucked.
But how will I know?
Yeah, I like the fun. Like I like the fun, but I like it to just be like impromptu.
You
like,
see your attorney right after?
I'm dead. I'm dead. She would know. She would literally be like, "Did you just have sex?"
You're like, no.
What a good attorney. She knows.
That's funny.
Did you or did you not have sex this day 3 hours ago?
By the way, she's my entertainment lawyer, not like my criminal lawyer or anything like that.
No, of course. No one thought it was your criminal lawyer.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just, I don't know. Because she doesn't talk like that. I don't think she's drawing up an agreement for my fucking, endorsement. And she's like,
she's a hot girl. She just looks at the judge.
She's like, hey, period. No, she's a fucking badass. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe don't be so, maybe, because she like negotiates. Yeah. And I'm just like, maybe don't negotiate so hard. Like, I don't think I'm worth that.
No, it's actually crazy. Well, the thing about lawyers is like when you're friends with them and then you see them in their professional environment.
Yeah.
Bro, they are like, but it's part of their job to do that.
Yeah.
And then they're cordial with the people that they
there
trust.
for you because the thing that you not advocating for yourself, that's what they're there for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good to have that on
They
your
get
side.
so intense.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl who's now a lawyer, like a very serious lawyer. Man, the arguments, the debate, I did not like arguing with her.
I'm dead. She won.
Oh my God, every time.
She won.
Not even because she was right. She was just better at arguing.
She brought in evidence.
Yeah, no, she really.
I think I'm really good at arguing.
I feel like you
I
would
think
be.
I'm like pretty fucking good, right? Yeah. You're pretty good too. You're pretty good too.
Chill,
but I also feel like I know when to like, all right, like simmer it, like calm it down so that I can make my fucking point. Because I don't want it to get emotional. I want to be right because I'm actually right.
Damn.
You know?
What makes you good at arguing, do you think?
I mean, I think I'm good at talking, and also like I'm good at keeping it to the point. I don't start going off into like
could never be
traumas and past shit. Like I literally keep it to the fucking
me.
point because if I'm having an argument, it's because we're trying to get past the problem.
Right.
Not.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
so emotionally
That's actually
intelligent.
Yeah, that's very.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I go to therapy.
Yay. Is she hot too?
Yeah. I only like hot women around me.
Your whole team is just hot women.
Just hot women.
Are the
Yeah, my
chickens
manager,
hot?
everybody. Yeah. They're all women too. Or like they're all female. Yeah.
Cluck, cluck.
Yeah. Why the fuck would I want like ugly people around me?
Yeah.
If I have the choice.
When you're rich and famous, I'm going to take all the ugly people out.
Nah, I mean, I don't know. I think
Kylie, you're
going to
be the first to go.
I'm dead.
Oh my God, the listeners are not going to like that. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you just made a joke that I'm not attracted to at all, like 30 minutes ago.
No, it was a good callback. It was a good callback.
But no one got
Speaking
it.
of a callback, I feel like you said you only kiss people at a park. Like only?
No, I just, there's just one person that
You go to the park to kiss?
yeah, it's true.
It's really fucked up.
And then outside of the park, I do outside of the park stuff. And then when I'm inside the park, we do inside the park stuff.
It does sound like
Is
kind
it
of
your
a
hidden?
metaphor for sex because of the bases.
We're just pecking. It's a guy that I don't know. And we just peck sometimes.
What the fuck
Can I
is
ask you a
going
question?
on?
Can I ask you a follow-up question about this?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know who he was or did you find out after the fact?
I found out after the fact.
Okay, good.
He
Otherwise, it's misleading.
He knows our friends.
So it turns out he's mutuals with some of our friends.
He
like
found
knows.
out that you'd be at the park and he just fucking did that on purpose.
Every day at 2 p.m. he waits for his kiss.
Wait, that's actually the best point. Did he know? Was he after you?
He's not gonna tell her.
I don't know. Yeah.
He could have secretly known and
What?
just shows up and is like,
I mean, I don't know.
Is there a
do weird
chance?
shit.
There might be. I actually just don't think. I never think people are like. I think I'm awesome and people are into me, but
Oh my God, shut up, Kylie.
I don't really think. I don't really think guys are like when I date girls, like it feels like very like mutually emotional. But with guys, it has so many layers. It feels like, oh, we're doing this because it's wrong.
What the fuck?
I know. I agree.
What the fuck
thank you
is
for being
that?
on my side about
Did
this.
you try to do the wraparound that it's wrong? Like, why is it wrong?
Because, I mean, I can just feel. You can feel when someone is like, you two are not a good match. Like it's toxic.
So trauma.
Yeah, so trauma. for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
but I
that
also
straight is wrong. Straight.
Yeah,
straight's
that's what I'm
pretty
saying,
Right.
like-
yeah.
it's not wrong. I'm saying like
Not
type
not
of-
two lesbians talking about how straight's not wrong.
straight
Straight is as God
Straight's
intended.
not wrong.
Straight is the way
No,
it was supposed to
yeah,
be.
we
technically.
wish we could do
Bisexual
it.
I
woman.
wish I was not into women as
Yeah,
much as I
yeah.
am, but I am.
Yeah, me too.
What can I say?
Well, but I feel like I'm really into women, and the reason I'm not like sometimes I don't date women as much as men is because men are just there and they're activating my trauma, which makes me attracted to them.
You're traumatizing me right now.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like I have a trigger now. So like,
Well, how did you work through that?
what?
You were married and shit. How'd you work through like
that was pre women.
But do you feel like did you have to like come out of it from like male gaze and stuff? Because I still look for like acceptance from men, even though in reality I'm like I don't want to care what they think, but I grew up learning to like male gaze, like things are for men. That's how I was raised, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I like have to walk myself back a lot of the time to be like validate myself without.
But I think that has more to do with you. Like, yeah, validating
Mhm.
yourself and like just kind of working through those emotions. Yeah, because no, if I was walking around for the fucking male gaze, oh my God.
No, yeah,
The
exactly.
only male gaze I like is male gaze.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Is it?
That's facts. Drop
Right.
that on the next album.
I'm dead. I'm just thinking about there's a lot going on.
Kylie has a lot to work through.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm like
I'm 24.
Okay, nice.
So the thing is I know all the problems and I
when
know
you're
all the
27, you're gonna
dynamics.
figure it all out.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
gonna
they
be a
said.
rough year.
That's what my doctor said.
It's gonna be a rough fucking year
Jesus
for you.
fucking
But
Christ.
it's gonna be
Was
great.
27 rough for you?
Yeah, I feel like 27 is rough for most people, isn't it?
I don't know.
In it?
27 club?
23 was really hard for me. That was a really hard year.
23 is tough.
27.
I mean, they all kind of got
Yeah,
their
I guess
tough shit.
27 was
Early
a tough
20s
year.
is bullshit.
Or I think 27 is just like transformative. Like it's like that's when you
Oh,
really
that's like the Saturn returns, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just feel like
Oh, I don't know either.
Literally, I'm just going based off like whenever I'm talking to people and then like we just talk about what happened at 27. It's like usually you kind of come into a new era of
Hey,
yourself.
Google, when is the Saturn return?
He's like, it's not on.
oh, hell yeah.
Boom.
I would have
Period.
never known that.
Smart bitch.
I don't know anything about horoscopes, but from being around lesbians, I've like
Horoscopes?
picked up.
I love that.
Okay, shut the fuck up, bitch. Anyway, Kylie, did you have gay sex this week?
I did not have gay sex this week. I'm a virgin in that way that I haven't had gay sex in years. No. I don't know. I don't know what my gay sex story is today because I feel like I
I'm
gave
dead.
it all up. You know what I mean?
What do you mean you gave it all up?
I gave it all up. I gave up
being
all the
gay,
goods.
she gave being gay up.
Well, it is wrong. It is wrong.
Yeah, I felt like it was so fire being like, well, there's like a silly like straight man in the park that I kiss, and then when I go outside the park, I just go back to my
what you're
boring little
saying
life.
what you're saying is this was in the past 12 hours when I told you this was going to happen, you didn't research and go back in the vault to get a
No,
sex story.
I've been thinking about it, but I've told a lot of stories. Like we talked about Clownface yesterday.
What the fuck is Clownface?
Yeah, okay, so
Clown face is when you go down on a woman
And
while
you-
they have their period. But
Mhm.
I've never heard this terminology before.
Yeah, I've never heard that ever.
Yeah, I don't know if that's well known.
oh, is it just my thing?
I'm
Did
dead.
you make it up or have you heard it before?
I don't know. That's the hard thing is when I say things,
What do
I
you
don't know
mean
if
you
it's
don't
real.
know?
I don't know if it's real or not. You guys act like I'm a cave kid. I don't know. Last night I said something like I didn't know how to play like Go Fish or something, like a card game. Like I realize I don't know a lot of things because.
Can you Google Clownface and see if that's something that Kylie made up? Because you spent like 15 minutes being like, don't you know what Clownface is? Acting like people know what Clownface is.
I want
I'm
people
dead.
to
You
know
got
what
gaslit?
Clownface is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
You
so
got
true.
fucking
I need your
gaslit.
fucking therapist. You gaslit me.
It's true.
About Clem.
It's true. I did.
She's
You
my
made us
mom.
feel like we were here like, whoa, people do that. People do that on purpose.
I think people do. Pierce, what does it say?
I am just a lot of
It's not existent.
clown emoji.
It doesn't fucking exist.
There's no, you lied to us.
Not only did you get gaslit, she's like, I did. Like,
Listener, write in, does Clownface mean anything to
Urban
you?
Dictionary. Eating out a female that
Oh,
has her
Let's
period at the
fucking
time.
go.
I want to eat
How many
out.
upvotes?
36.
No!
I'm
No, it
dead.
needs to have thousands of upvotes.
Oh, but at least 36 people know what
It's
it
you
is.
and 36 people vibing.
That's me on Reddit.
Okay, more specifically, one of the other options is while a man is performing oral sex on a woman and the woman unknowingly
This is
starts
this is
her
a
period.
homophobic article, by the way.
Right, a man.
Very, very.
Crazy.
It's
That's
transphobic
true.
as well. What about non-binary people?
Plus, most men are scared of periods.
What about men who have their periods?
They're sassy.
Pierce is like, how do I?
They're somewhere arguing with a woman right now.
Yeah, I'm going to close this tab because I don't want to get
I
put
do
on
have
a
a
list.
story.
Right, you're gonna end up on a list for sure.
Thank you, Kylie.
Yeah.
Was I too hard on you?
A little bit, but it's more memory stuff, like CPTSD stuff. I've been like having memory problems. So when you were like,
Oh.
"Do you say this thing?" and I'm like, "Sure, yeah, I don't know."
You're not holding the body language between us with your hand is really bad right now.
Don't you like it?
The
don't
three
you feel
fingers?
the
Don't
connection?
you? She doesn't want to touch me. I apologize.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize. This story's about
Are you
Ashley.
uncomfortable,
Just kidding.
Your body language is looking uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. No, you can be uncomfortable if you want. I was just thinking like gay sex stories. I'm like, what the fuck do I got?
Oh, you don't need to tell another one. You did great. Kylie, it's okay if you don't want to share anything.
I was just gonna tell like a story about like a sugar daddy I've had before.
Beautiful. I
Yeah.
love that.
So he's
Like,
Welcome.
yeah.
welcome. Yeah. So sometimes when you get those DMs where it's like, "Hi, I'd like to be your sugar daddy for a week," and it's obviously spam or something. One of those just happened to actually pan out, and this man started paying me money just to talk to him on the phone, like not sexually at all.
What were you getting per call?
$150
No fucking way.
to talk about just life.
What? How long did you talk for?
8 months.
No. I mean per
Oh,
call.
1 hour.
Damn.
Yeah.
No.
And then you
Nice.
start the rate over like hourly?
Yeah.
Whoa. Did you have to complete
The
the
business.
It's all business questions for me. Did you have to complete the hour or was it like if you started the next 10 minutes, was that an hour?
He's not like so strict about it because ultimately he's kind of like at my like just like he's just happy to be
You
there.
just bill him.
So you're the therapist.
I am, dude. No, it's crazy because he's like Christian and like he doesn't talk about like I think deep down he has shit that he has like kinks and stuff, but because it goes against his religion,
Oh shit.
he kind of just lives vicariously about like hearing, and I don't tell him sex stories or anything. I'm just sort of like, he's living this 9 to 5 Christian life. And I'm like, I live in a camper van part-time. Like I'm just kind of doing my own thing.
Does he have a wife?
Does he know he can watch vlogs? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, go on TikTok, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait, that's so funny.
Don't blow up my business.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Wait, that's actually hilarious. The idea that people watch vlogs because they are too poor to be sugar daddies.
I'm dead.
Instead
Yeah.
of calling people
literally.
to like have their live vlog.
I mean, live vicariously
I feel-
through mad people.
I feel like one of those like white queer life coaches or something because I'm charging so much. But it's like, I'm like, You do whatever you want in your own time. If you're jacking off to me, that's your business.
Do you think he was?
I think.
Imagine he
so.
wasn't. Would you be like let down?
I'd be mad. It's almost worse if he wasn't.
If he's like, no, please, and you're like, what the fuck?
Because also, I like if his family finds out, I'm just like, dude, you're gonna look lame. Like, we weren't even doing anything. You were just paying a girl to talk to you.
You're imagining his family finding out. You like to do things that are wrong.
It's just like
Naughty little girl. No,
I feel like he gets stuff out of it, and I get stuff out of it in just very different ways. Yeah, I get money out of it, and also like I like him. Like I liked talking to him.
Well, he like. I mean,
oh my gosh, you grow feelings for him? That
No.
Really
he's
turned around.
He's just like an okay person. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, he's obviously just
like, he's
lonely. It's probably not even about sex. It's about loneliness. And like, is that cheating? You know, at the end of the day, like, it might feel like cheating because you're like a 24-year-old girl that he talks to. But really, he just needs a therapist.
Like
he
he needs a friend.
He needs a friend.
Oh, that's sad.
And is paying for. This is actually a really interesting. We should come back to this.
Yeah, I'm down.
This is actually a really interesting question. We can't get to it because we're at the end of the episode. But like, is that cheating? Like, is that platonic cheating?
I feel like
you think it's cheating.
If he has to hide it, I think it is. I think if you have to delete things,
but it's like,
hide
how would
things,
you explain?
It's like, don't fucking do it then.
It's a weird thing because it's like, especially in his position, it's like, how would
it's
you
not
explain
socially
that?
acceptable for sure.
Yeah, in
he's
his
hiding it 'cause it's
religion,
not-
in his
What
family.
fucking religion is he?
Christian. He's just a Christian in the South.
Oh,
Yeah.
He can't have a friend.
Yeah.
I
If
feel
it was
like
my husband, I'll be like, you're spending money on some stupid shit. I'll be like, why don't you just go fucking watch a vlog, you moron?
fully.
I'll be more mad about the
Fully.
money. I'll be like, dude, you could do that shit for fucking free, dude.
Right. Would you feel?
Sorry, but
No,
would
no,
you
no.
feel? Is it emotional cheating?
Well, I actually feel like
It's an
it's
interesting
given
question.
me a lot of insight on like, because I'm never gonna have a traditional like family setup like he does, and so it's really interesting to see the insides of how much it fails. So like they got married at like 19, and so yeah, oh my god, that it like, and you got out of
how it
it,
turned
and
out.
you've, like yeah.
Turned out well.
Yeah, seriously. But for him, he's still in the same place he was in when he was 19, and now he's like 40.
Yeah.
And so I feel like some things are like, I don't think you need to tell your partner everything. And I could see why this is like dishonest, and it is dishonest and wrong in some ways. But in other ways, I feel like because we don't do anything like sexual or romantic, it's sort of brought him, this sounds fucked, brought him closer to his wife because they like talk about shit now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Practice talking about shit.
yeah, like he's just
Very
practicing.
interesting. Yeah.
Men are
yeah, like a rehearsal.
So yeah,
we have to stop because first of all, you guys have a flight and I have another thing. But like, thank you so much for like.
Thank you guys.
yeah.
No, I mean,
you're
well, the
awesome.
way this happened is Snow went live. Claudia
Hey.
went
Period.
live.
Claudia.
Claudia
Yeah.
went live and was like down the block. And I was like, come do the podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, I was like,
And
over
the
there.
fact that you made time in your
Yeah.
busy schedule, like,
Yeah,
thank you
fuck
so
yeah.
much. We
Oh,
really,
thank you.
really appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciated it too.
What do you
It was
want
lovely.
to plug? What are you working on?
Nothing. No, I'm just joking. I just got off tour. Nothing. I have my podcast every nights, which you've been a part of.
Yeah. Go watch the episode that I'm on
watch-
if you looking for a place to start.
Yeah, and then nothing. Just fucking working on my ranch, making the new chicken coop.
Can
might
I
buy
come
a
visit
horse.
the ranch?
Yeah, sure. Might buy a horse, and then what else? Oh, just new music. I
Might
guess.
buy a horse. What else?
Might. Well, because yeah, like I mean, you don't have time for me to explain, but explain on the next one.
Yeah,
Hell
come back.
yeah.
Would you come back?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I love
great,
New York,
great.
and her family's from here, so we're gonna come back
yeah.
and not have sex.
And Kylie, anything you want to plug?
Kylie
Bird on
Vincent
YouTube.
the first. Bird on YouTube. Lovin'.
Great. And then patreon.com/WHGS. That's what makes this possible. It pays Pierce. You get 4 bonus episodes a month. You get the live streams of my comedy show and huge tour announcement coming up. So make sure you're on the text alert to get a text when I'm in your city. Every dollar helps, you piece of shit.
Damn.
Oh, I yell at them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ah, little whore.
Throw
Give me a dollar.
Throw me a dollar too.
Listen. Kylie gets $150 to talk to an hour to that man. I talk to you for an hour.
What are you giving me? Thank you guys for listening. I just recorded a whole gay thought. I listened back, and it made no sense. It was about being old and gay. And if I can ever get my shit together, I will try to re-record it for you because I think there's an idea in there. Why don't you guys write in the comments what you think the gay thought might have been about elderly gays? Thank you guys for listening. Patreon.com/WHGS to support the whole team that makes this possible. Someone pointed out in the comments last week that we never miss an episode, and we don't. And that's because we have a great team. So go support them. It's holiday time. You can donate as little as $1 if you've been putting it off. I get those messages. Thank you for those of you who have been putting it off for not putting it off anymore and donating. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for listening. And please spread the word. I don't say this enough, but please keep telling your friends, writing reviews. We got review bombed a little while back, and I didn't want to be unpleasant and needy in the moment, but it did tank our score a little bit. So if you can go and write a positive review, go tell a friend. It's deeply appreciated. And we're just going to keep trying to. I am so tired. I hope this is coherent. We're just going to keep trying to get the best guests and give you the best episodes possible. So thank you for listening. Listener, you know this episode is brought to you by Helix. I've been sleeping on my Helix mattress for, is it 4 years now? I don't even know because I'm sleeping so good. I'm off in dreamland. I would really recommend going with Helix because it's not so scary. You get 100 nights to try it, and if you don't like it, you can send it on back. I absolutely love my Helix mattress, and you can get yours for 20% off plus 2 free pillows if you head on over to helixsleep.com/gaysex. One more time, that's 20% off plus 2 free pillows for all mattress orders at helixsleep.com/gaysex.